Alright guys, Crazy Mike 1706 walking through Philly with Gilbert, Blaze, my boy Mark, huge guy. No, not on any roids, he's just Polish and you know how those guys get huge fast. And Rude Boy. Yeah, see, this part of Philly looks a little bit better where we're at, but while we were coming over here, it was a complete fucking dump.
I thought Brooklyn was bad. Holy shit.
No, Brooklyn has, dude, Brooklyn has neighborhoods where they got multi-millionaires, man.
No, freaking Philly's shitty. Sorry, no wonder ECW went out of business. I'm sorry to say, but this is true. This Philly, no wonder ECW went out of business. I love ECW, but Jesus Christ.
You know what was awesome? When we had a way over and everybody was staring at us because they're like, yes, the New York boys are coming, baby.
New York is in the house.
Yes. Holy fuck, man. Do you even know where the fuck we're going? You gotta love how anywhere we go in the world or in any state, we just get lost and we don't care. We don't give a fuck. You wanna know why? Because we're from New York,
shit.
motherfuckers.
Wherever we go, you see us, you know we're running shit.
That's right, baby.
You know when you're in the ghetto when you see an Aldi's. Next coming up will be Save-A-Lot. But I'm not hating. I buy my chicken there.
Fuck it.
Okay, how far is this place from?
Actually, I like that store.
What is it?
Aldi.
Aldi's is a basic cheap store that has everything, no frills.
Hello everyone, it's Crazy Mike 1706 with a review of a very amazing night of pro wrestling. Yes, I'm talking about the debut show for Dragon Gate USA, live from Philadelphia on July 25th. When you first got there, the atmosphere told you that it was going to be an amazing night. You had a jam-packed house. Everybody was smiling ear to ear because they knew that they was in for greatness. And one of the things I noticed, there was a lot of women at this show. Very good-looking women. I've never seen so many good-looking women at a show in my life. And so that's something that I really want to put out there. But the first match was BxB Hulk versus Yamato. This match, BxB Hulk, of course, he was showing his athleticism. And Yamato, he's been a heel for quite some time now, because at one point most people would say that this dude was almost a complete jobber, but ever since he found this heel role, it's been really working for him a lot. In this match he tried to slow it down and really punish BxB Hulk, and BxB Hulk just kept coming back with his great athleticism, but Yamato kept shutting him down. So good storytelling in this match. And one thing that I was thinking, you know, you were saying to yourself, is BxB Hulk going to bring out the dancers? Is he going to do the grand entrance? And he did it, and one of the dancers was Daisy Hayes, also known as Daisy Abs. But, I mean, good way just to start off the show. I definitely enjoyed this match. A little bit too long in some cases for me, but still great match. And I also wish that Yamato could have sold the head kicks a lot more, because I don't mean to sound overly critical here, but BxB Hulk added in so many head kicks in this match, and it was like a normal move. And I do feel, again, he could have sold the head a lot more. But moving on to the second match, Scorpio versus Doane. Scorpio, at his age, he's still a great athlete. He can still pull off a lot of moves. Here's my problem, though. A lot of WWE guys, when they come to indie shows, you know, and I understand it's the WWE style, but people need to realize the WWE style can sometimes have good matches, and sometimes they can have horrible matches. A lot of times when these guys come to indie companies, they bomb, and that's what happened. Doane just bombed. This match was just bad. It's a good thing I didn't see most of this match, because I was looking at my eyelids throughout the percentage of the time because I was falling asleep, and you really saw Scorpio trying to bring something to this match, but it just wasn't working. It took too long to get started. Too long too. I mean, you can think about it, you got a boring match and it went on for a little bit over 16 minutes, from 16 to 17 minutes. So that tells you enough right there. But yeah, Doane, please just don't come back, or unless you have better chemistry with somebody else, please. The next match was Mike Quackenbush, Jigsaw, The Colony, which is Soldier and Fire. I love these guys, against Hallowicked, Amasis, and Team F.I.S.T, which is Gran, Akuma, and Icarus. I knew this match was going to kill, man. I mean, these are some of Chikara's top guys, and Chikara has produced some of the best wrestlers out there. This match was just an American and lucha match put together, and everything just went great. The crowd went crazy for Mike Quackenbush as always. He's a very underappreciated wrestler. He's one of the best in the world, hands down. And these guys just went out there and put it all on the line. And it's crazy how the fans just showed so much appreciation for everything they did in there. Just another great match. I really enjoyed it. It really made your jaw drop. It really made you stand on your feet and jump up and go, oh, you know, because it was just a great match. After the match, Quackenbush started talking about Chikara and Dragon Gate and whatnot, and he kind of made a challenge to Dragon Gate, and Yamato came out, you know, he disrespected Mike Quackenbush and Chikara, and one funny thing is, he cut a promo speaking in Japanese, and apparently Dawn Marie was able to translate everything he said because Dawn Marie was the ring announcer. So yeah, I didn't know Dawn Marie understood Japanese. So that I found, I just found that very funny. And they also did a tribute to Jorge Rivera, and him, I gotta say, you know, I've never trained with the guy personally, but to see what he's done with so many of these Chikara guys is amazing. And at his age, the way this man can move, wow, man. Jorge Rivera, another unappreciated wrestler out there. But all in all, yet another good match. Dragon Kid versus Masato Yoshino. This match, everyone expected it to be fast-paced, balls to the walls, all over the place. And it was kind of like that to an extent, but at the same time, they knew when to slow down. They knew how and when to work the match. See, common misconception with Dragon Gate, people think, oh, it's nothing but a bunch of spot monkey guys. That's not true. These guys know how to work a match. They know how to work the Japanese style. They know how to work the lucha style. They know how to work the American style. And they bring it together so perfectly. I love the way they do it. And that Hurricane Rana from the top rope, I said, oh my goodness. It may not sound like much, but guys, picture this. Two men on the third rope on top of the turnbuckle, and then someone doing a Hurricane Rana from there. You know, again, it may not sound like much through word, but when you see it personally, you'll be like, holy crap. But yeah, just another good match. Then we had intermission. So we're here at the restaurant, and I'm about to show you about how awesome I am. This is what Andy's eating. This is what Mark is eating. This is what Gilbert is eating.
Thank you.
And this is what I'm eating.
That's it.
1, 2, 3. Oh yes.
Check that out, baby. That's
Check that out, baby.
right there.
Bodybuilding, if you're bodybuilding, baby, you gotta love it. That's what you call a fast metabolism, baby. I can down it down. You guys loving it? Because I know I am.
We're in the heart of the hood. Philly, Pennsylvania. Dragon Gate, USA, July 25th, 2009.
That's right, baby. During this intermission period, I met up with a lot of subs of mine, and to all you guys that I spoke to, that I came in contact with, thank you so much for supporting my vids. Thank you, all you people, for supporting my vids. I really do appreciate it, trust me. Anyway, we had the Young Bucks against Cima and Yokosuka. Amazing match, man. I mean, most matches with Cima are just going to make you go crazy, put it that way, because the guy is just that good. And Gilbert Blaze didn't really know much about him, and I looked at him and I said, you're going to love this guy by the end of the match. He says, you think so? I said, yeah. So by the end of the match, I said, what do you think about Cima? And he just didn't have any words, man. He just, you know, loved it. The Young Bucks, I discovered these guys a few years ago in PWG, and I'm saying to myself, these guys are good, man. These guys are going to be great up-and-comers. Let them get the great opportunity. I just saw something so special in them, and a lot of people see early Hardys and the Rockers in them, and I'm going to agree with everyone else. They are the future of tag team wrestling without a shadow of a doubt, and they proved it in this match. This match was just all-out amazing. I truly loved it. And it's funny because one of them cut a promo saying that people are saying they're the future when they're actually the present. And yeah, you could also argue that they are also the present of tag team wrestling. A few years ago, definitely the Briscoes dominated that aspect. But the Young Bucks, man, they are a big name. You guys got to really watch out for these guys. They're giving all the other tag teams in the world, not just the U.S., a run for their money. So you guys, please check these guys out. I mean, they're becoming amazing match by match. I'm loving them. Naruki Doi versus Shingo. Shingo had an amazing design because he plays with his hair a lot. He had the rising sun here and to his sides, and then he had, you know, the mohawk. It looked really cool, and the rising sun was actually blonde. So yeah, Japs like to play with their hair a lot. We had a lot of cool designs, but just another good match for Shingo. Is another very great well-rounded wrestler. He can work so many different styles, and you know, it's funny because a lot of these matches, the only thing you can say that they were good matches, they were great matches, they were amazing, you know, they did this to you, they made you feel this way. And all in all, this was just an amazing show. I know that people are going to give blind hatred because it was booked by Gabe Sapolsky. You know what? Screw you guys. I mean, I find it so funny how people loved Ring of Honor and whatnot, and you know, I did and I still do too, don't get me wrong, and then all of a sudden Gabe gets spot fired and now people want to turn their backs on him when he was the guy that was booking at the time when you fell in love with the product and you know, you really love what was presented to you. You know, is he the most perfect booker in the world? No, he's not, man, but shows like this just goes to show that we need more bookers like him, and I truly appreciate Gabe a lot. Thank you, Gabe Sapolsky, for an amazing show. And what can I say, man, just an awesome night of wrestling, great crowd, great matches. You can tell that everybody really appreciated what was going on in there. And I'd also like to mention that this will be on pay-per-view. I don't know which matches they're going to be presenting, but Dawn Marie did mention that no one can start any vulgar chants or anything like that because they will be ejected out of there. And in some ways that was a good thing because there weren't that many fans trying to put themselves over the show like you see sometimes, and that does get annoying. And I just loved it, guys. Anyway, it's been Crazy Mike 1706 with a special video. Take care. Alright guys, so we have 3 minutes and 27 seconds left. This is like the dumpy part of the place. Just general thought, what you guys think overall of the show?
It was an amazing night.
Yeah, by far, overall excellent show. I definitely recommend it, you know.
Get it on DVD when it come out. Excellent.
Pay-per-view, it's coming September 6th, I believe, so check it out. Definitely a good show, except for the Ken Doane match. Too Cold Scorpio, though, still gave a hell of an effort.
Yeah, and one thing I'm going to mention, I hate a lot of times when these E guys try to come to Indian events because they usually, they sometimes just stink up the place. You know, it's not the case all the time, but tonight was definitely the case. But I mean, besides that, tonight was just amazing. But now, this is a question for you guys, a very tough one. This one or Super Card of Honor 4?
Wow. This one, because you know what's the thing? Everyone keeps talking about the Kenta versus David Richer match. This one had probably one match that was bad. That's it. This fucking show was great.
Every match on this card, except for one, was amazing. Not 5-star, but 4.5-star matches. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely a great show. I'm not remembering the Super Card of Honor that well, number 4. But I mean, just to show you what a great card it was, even the heel Japanese guys on this show were pretty much faces, just because the crowd showed so much respect for them and just had the you know, the crowd in the palm of their hands.
Amazing night, guys. Amazing night.
The next show in New York is when, November 28th?
No, it's not in New York. It's right here.
No, it's right here in Philly. But if you want to, we can plug the next Ring of Honor show in September, which Bret Hart will be signing autographs in. Okay, so we're at freaking Tony Luke's, and I keep hearing, you never had a real Philly cheesesteak. That crap you have isn't real. Andy, show up. Have mines in the bag, but it says I'm running out. Let's see.
Yeah, zoom in that camera. Let's see that,
zoom
baby.
in. Open it. Open it. No.
You know what? Look at that shit. That's dry.
What the fuck is so special about that? So all you guys talking all this shit, shut the fuck up.
I mean, you know what? That is pretty, but those tomatoes just are not red enough for my taste.